Hi there, Mark. How are you?
I'm great, Jade. Nice to see you. How are you?
Actually, I'm feeling very tired all the time. I have been working with this new person, and ever since I started, I have been feeling very sick and tired as well.
That doesn't sound good. My friend Tracy just wrote about something called energy vampires. Have you ever heard the concept?
No, I haven't. Can you tell me a little about it?
Sure. First, you need to understand that each of us has a personal energy field around us and within us. Some people might recognize this as the light of a person. Others might call it a person's spirit. No matter what you call it, there is an unmistakable energy to each of us.
Okay, I think I understand that. But what has that got to do with me feeling so bad?
Energy vampires have forgotten how to replenish their own energy. Somewhere along the line, in their life, they learned that they could get the energy they needed by being mean or cruel. They learned that being sick got them needed attention, and therefore energy. They learned that bullying got attention, and therefore energy. They learned that being angry all the time got them energy. They didn't learn this consciously, but somewhere in the subconscious, which is the most difficult to unlearn and to recognize in oneself. So, energy vampires drained others of their personal energy and can often make us feel sick and very tired.
But what you've described doesn't sound like anyone I know.
Well, I was just giving you a basic look. My friend Tracy wrote an article the other day on her blog, which is at sisterjinx.wordpress.com, and in it, she names several types of energy vampires. Let me tell you about them, just a little bit. The first type she talks about is called the poor me vampire. This is the type who always has something wrong in their life. The poor me can range from simply having constant drama to being sick all the time. Sometime in their life, they learned that if they always needed help, they would always get help, and therefore get attention and energy. There is really almost never a time when things are just good for them. There is always something happening in their life that is terrible, and has left them needing a shoulder, and they can be very draining. The second type, Tracy calls the drama queen vampire. This is the type who constantly creates and encourages drama between people he or she interacts with. This type of vampire will often be the one telling you what this one or that one said yesterday. This vampire will tell lies and stories in order to increase the drama. And then there is the rescue me vampire. This is the type who is constantly in trouble. There is always something in their life they cannot handle by themselves. This type of vampire is often calling for a loan or a ride. Not just now and then, but all the time. They always need something or some form of help, and it's always desperately needed.
I think I can already see what the problem is, why I have been so drained. But I want to let you finish because this is very interesting.
Sure, Jade. There are only two more types that Tracy talks about. So, I will continue. The next kind is the troll vampire. Tracy mentions that this kind likes to come out to play online quite often. The troll or bully vampire is the one who wants to argue all the time. They would disagree with you if you said the sky was blue. They always have to have the last word. They seem to cause trouble wherever they go. The final type that Tracy talks about is the quiet angry vampire. These people are the ones who, when you walk into a store or a room, you suddenly feel sick just because they are there. But you probably don't know why. These people are silent and seethe negativity out into their environment. You might recognize this vampire as the person you know who doesn't seem to be happy unless everyone around them is miserable. They just seem constantly unhappy or grumpy. They might say they have no use for people at all, yet they always seem to be around. So, Jade, You said you thought you understood.
Yes. I think I know why I have been so tired and so sick. My new co-worker is very different than people I have known before. She talks about other people and what they say all the time. I didn't realize it before, but I think she is trying to stir up drama. The drama queen. Vampire sounded a lot like her.
Remember, I was just summarizing. Tracy goes into a lot more detail on her blog, and she gives examples from her own life. I really suggest you go and read the article there.
Oh, I will. Thank you so much. What was the site address again?
Tracy's blog can be found at sisterjinx.wordpress.com.